for Pete's sake, I have avoided making videos on this topic for a lot of my career because I don't want to alienate parents, and I would say that I represent 50-50 mums and dads. But the father's rights movement and some of the dialogue that I see online is troubling. I can fully appreciate that dads might feel that they get the raw end of the stick in the family law system, because there is some social science around, especially young children, having developmental delays and not thriving if they are removed from their primary attachment. Now, that doesn't say that mums are automatically the primary attachment. They're certainly not. But in some situations where mum has breastfed, taken time off work, and dad's out working, then it's inevitable that the primary attachment might be with mum. And for very young children, the court might be more favourable to mums. That is what it is, right? But the whole concept that the courts are so biased against dads and that dads can't win simply is not true. And for dads to do well in the family law system, they need to be child-focused. If you are a frustrated dad and you feel that everything's up against you in the system, I empathise, but going in with an attitude and talking about poor me, and having this victim mentality will not assist you within the system. If you go into key events like the Child Impact Report and the Family Report, and you talk about poor you and how unfair this is to you, and you spend the time ragging on mum and saying how shit she is because she's withheld the children and she's alienated them and it's all her fault, if you waste those interviews preoccupied with that stuff, instead of focusing on your children and how great they are and talking to the Family Report writer about the quality time that you spend with them and how they'd benefit from spending time with you and your family and why that is, and showing the Family Report writer that you are child-focused. So many dads just miss that because they're so preoccupied with this father's rights movement and how unfair it is, and they ruin their own matters. They might be amazing parents, but they're just stuck in a victim mentality. I'm not going to say any more about it because I think there are great dads out there, and I think there are great mums out there. And if both parents are safe and there's no risks to your children, then I don't see any reason why both parents can't have meaningful time with the children.